Rule number 4, a sum or difference rule. So this tells us that if we have the function f of x is equal to g of x plus h of x, then the derivative is simply g prime of x plus h prime of x. So let's look at an example of this one. So before we had f of x is equal to x squared plus 4x plus 1. This is an example we did before. So what the sum or difference rule says, we can just look at this as this is g of x, this is h of x, this is I of x. Each of these are different functions. We can take the derivative of each of these separately and then just add them together. So the f prime of x is equal to 2x plus 4 plus 0, or is equal to 2x plus 4. See how quick and easy that was? Well, remember, that's the exact derivative we did back in this example here. We went through that whole long 5-step process to finally get at 4x plus 4. Well, I guess it's not quite the example because you have 2x squared. So let's go ahead and make it the same example. So if this is 2x squared, that's 2 times 2, and then this becomes 4x plus 4. Much faster to go with these rules. Now the next rule is the product rule. And this tells us if f of x is equal to g of x times h of x, then f prime of x is equal to g prime of x times h of x plus g of x h prime of x. So it's equal to the derivative of the first function times the second plus the second times the derivative of the first. Let's look at a quick example. F of x is equal to x squared 2x plus 4. Now I could go ahead and distribute that through, or I can just apply the product rule. F prime of x is equal to, well, this first one we'll call g of x. This next one we'll call h of x. So I just apply that rule. The derivative of g of x is 2x times h of x. 2x plus 4 plus g of x, which is x squared, times the derivative of h of x, which is just 2. And that there is the answer. Now I can write it out to have it be 4x squared plus 8x plus 2x squared in combined terms and get 6x squared plus 8x. And that's fine. But the key here is we can just write it like this, and that's the derivative. Now the last rule. This is the fun one. This is the one that looks daunting, but we'll sing a little song and hopefully it won't be so bad. This is rule number 6. We'll spell it correctly. Maybe. The quotient rule. So it tells us if f of x is equal to g of x over h of x, then f prime of x is equal to, are you ready for this? H of x, g prime of x, minus g of x, h prime of x, all over h of x squared. Now here's a little tune to help you out. So let's call this high, let's call this low, and let's call a derivative d. So I can look at this and say this is low d high minus high d low all over low low. This may help you, this may not. This is how I remember it. So I just sing in my head, low-de high, high-de low, low, low. Low-de high, high-de low, low, low. Go ahead, sing with me. Low-de high, high-de low, low, low. Now, if you didn't sing out loud, shame on you. So let's do it one more time. Low-de high, high-de low, low, low. And the way this works is, let's look at a function. 2x over x plus 1. That is f of x. So we can't factor this out or make it look a little simpler. So we're just going to apply the rule. So f prime of x is equal to low, which is x plus 1, d high, which is g prime of x, 2, minus high, which is 2x, times low, which is the derivative of low, which is just 1, all over low, which is x plus 1 squared. And that's all. So it looks daunting here, but if we sing our little song, low d high, high d low, it comes out nice and easy for the answer.